Giants fans, let me get this straight. New York Giants fans are mad about this trade. New York Giants fans are sad about this trade. Sad. What is there to be sad about? Odell Beckham brought no joy to my life at all. Because maybe the one great thing he did was that catch against the Cowboys. And I'm not even talking about this catch. That one year that the Giants made the playoffs. But all Odell Beckham was around for was the Ben McAdoo era. All Odell Beckham was around for me, was the boat trip, the fighting with Josh Norman where he threw a temper tantrum on the field that the NFL still hasn't seen. Think about it this way. Julio Jones, DeAndre Hopkins, Mike Evans. Why are these wide receivers not getting traded? It's simple. And why is Antonio Brown getting traded? It's because Odell Beckham Jr. It's because Odell Beckham Jr. has a problem. He cannot get along with his teammates. He basically shits on Pat Shurmur every single day. That interview with Josina Anderson must have made Eli Manning feel like shit. And people are like, why is Eli Manning coming back? Eli Manning's coming back because he's not going to get bullied anymore by Odell Beckham Jr. Dave Gettleman did himself a solid. Dave Gettleman is going to win a Super Bowl, and the Cleveland Browns, mark my words right here on this video. The Cleveland Browns, in 5 years, or in 3 years, John Dorsey is going to be fired. Jarvis Landry or Odell Beckham is going to be off of the Cleveland Browns, and the Browns are going to go back to winning 1 or 2 games, and this thing's going to explode because they're paper tigers right now. They're paper tigers. They're exactly like the team that the New York Giants were a couple of years ago. The New York Giants had Evan Ingram, Odell, Sterling Shepard, Evan Ingram. How could Eli fuck it up, right? There's so many receivers to throw to. This Giants offense is going to be so dangerous. We're so talented. How are we not going to get to the Super Bowl with Evan Ingram, Shepard, Barkley, with Beckham, and Brandon Marshall? Oh, and we can catch jump balls? Lipstick on a motherfucking pig, to use the words of Chris the Entertainer. The Cleveland Browns let go of their guard. They're overpaying Olivier Vernon. They have Jarvis Landry, who already is a big personality. You're now putting him with his friend Odell Beckham Jr. You're putting him with Baker Mayfield. You're putting all that combined, all those loud personalities, into one pot. That shit ain't going to work year after year. That ain't going to be a Patriots. That's not going to be sustainable. Maybe you'll make one playoff game or have one good year. The future of the AFC North? Heck, I'm going to put money on the damn Steelers to win the division this year. The Steelers are actually right back to owning that division because John Dorsey, he thinks that he's the biggest, cockiest, most arrogant guy in the room. That team is going to suck. You have Kareem Hunt. You have all these guys on the offensive side of the ball. You don't build a free agent team. You only can build a free agent team if you have Sean McVay and you have an amazing, and those guys are on defense. Because when you're on defense, you are allowed to have that selfish attitude. But when you play offense, you need to buy into a team structure. There is a reason out there. There is a reason why the Giants let go of Odell Beckham. Why do you think this was being discussed for 2 years? Because Dave Gettleman doesn't put up with any bullshit. He's not a Jerry Reese. He's not soft. You hired Dave Gettleman to make changes. What are you emotional about? The Giants didn't accomplish anything. What are you going to remember? Oh, Odell Beckham had that against the Redskins one year. He had a catch. Or Odell against Atlanta scored a touchdown in the third quarter. But we still lost the game. But, Odell Beckham had that great year in Philly where we didn't win the game because of Jake Elliott. But, yeah, there was a lot of... And then people come back at me with this. They say, well, this year there was so much potential and a future. Have you looked at our defense? There's no one in the defense. I can play safety on this defense. There's no defense at all. So, fact is, with Odell Beckham, they're winning. With Odell Beckham, they're winning a championship. Keep Odell. Keep his big-ass contract. Now all that $19 million is free to spend. The Cleveland Browns are going to suck. The New York Giants are going to be much better than the Cleveland in 3 years. I can't wait. In 3 years, mark down this date. What is this date? March 12th of 2019. In 3 years, it'll be March 19th of 2021 and 2022. We'll look back on this video. Look at everybody's reaction, calling the Giants stupid, saying Dave Gettleman's the worst general manager in football, saying that the New York Giants are the new, shit stain of the NFL. Look back at this video, guys. Look back at all the reaction videos of everybody on YouTube, of everybody you follow, and look at all their sadness. What are people sad about? The Giants did jack shit! Why are you sad? Why are you emotional over Odell Beckham Jr.? If he has a Hall of Fame career, he does. He's probably going to play for 3 other teams as well. Why are you emotional about this guy? This guy represented the Ben McAdoo era. We miss the playoffs every year that this guy is playing well. I mean, you're supposed to be Giants fans. You're supposed to hope for the team to do well. There's been almost no memories at all from these last 3 years. None. No memories. What memories are you missing? Like you can't see any positives to today? We got rid of Odell Beckham, a problem in our locker room. There's a reason that he got traded. There's a reason that he got traded today, and that all the other receivers, Hopkins, Tyreek Hill, Mike Evans, Watkins, whoever you want to put in your top receiver rankings, there's a reason why Thielen and Diggs, they're not getting traded. It's because Odell Beckham Jr. decides to do an interview in the middle of the season saying his quarterback can't throw deep anymore, and then after they do great, he wants all the attention like, I fixed everything. Odell Beckham just wants stats. He wants to move out to LA. He's all flash. He's all about himself. He annoyed people in the freaking locker room. He annoyed his teammates. There is a reason why the Giants traded him. It's not because he's not good. It's because he is a personality problem. And listen, I know that on Sundays Odell Beckham can be good, but the games are won between Monday and Friday. That's what the Patriots have been doing for years and years. The Patriots win by preparation. By being unselfish wide receivers, that's how you win in this NFL. You don't win by putting a team together that are paper tigers. The Chiefs win because they have Patrick Mahomes and they have Tyreek Hill. They have Sammy Watkins, Kelsey, unselfish heroes. The Eagles won because of Alshon Jeffrey, unselfish. Nelson Aguilar, very unselfish. Ertz, Trey Burton, very unselfish. The Bears are going to win because of unselfishness. Brandon Cooks on the Rams is unselfish. You win in the NFL by team. It's a team game. It's the ultimate team game. The fact that some Giants fans today are somehow sad about Odell Beckham, they just get sad at pretty much everything. Odell Beckham represented losing. Odell Beckham represented the dark days of our franchise. Listen, it wasn't just his fault. The team sucked. Ben McAdoo was evil. I can understand that. He was a good player. He's a great player. He'll be a Hall of Fame player. He'll put up big numbers. No one's arguing that he's not a good player. Nobody. But this is about the betterment of the team. This isn't just about one personal player. And everybody on Twitter is freaking out, because they all think that they're playing fantasy football. There's so much more that goes into it. It's about team chemistry. It's about people playing for each other. Look at every championship team and you'll see a magic formula. Playing for each other is a magical thing. And the Giants are going to get back to playing for each other. And the Cleveland Browns, it's going to be a spectacle. It is going to be a place. The Cleveland Browns organization right now, it literally, it's like a beach party. It's freaking, it's nuts, the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns organization right now is out of control. It's gone haywire. Kareem Hunt, Beckham, Jarvis, Baker Mayfield, you're just putting all these personalities together and just expecting it to gel over a 4 or 5 year period. I can't wait to see Freddie Kitchens talk to Odell Beckham Jr. I can't wait for that dynamic to happen. I can't. Because I don't think it's going to end that well. And if Odell Beckham in Cleveland does well, I'll be wrong. Well, why should I hate the guy, right? He's not a terrible guy. But again, he's selfish. Way too selfish for the organization. Way too much about him. He was the star of the franchise. He bullied Eli Manning. Eli wouldn't admit it, but Eli's happy today. I'm telling you, Eli is a happy guy today that Odell's gone. Because Odell, he would need his targets. He was clingy. He was annoying. You know, he's kind of like that girlfriend that always nags you for the football, or a girlfriend that always nags you to go with her places, or kind of always complaining. Very high maintenance. That's what Odell Beckham was. He was high maintenance to Eli Manning. And Eli would never say that because you don't want to start a feud online and you don't want to trash another human being and a teammate and a guy that you spend a lot of time with. You know, you don't want to do that. You want to take the high road. But I can project and I could try to read things. And I think that Eli Manning is totally content today. I don't understand fans that are unhappy with Odell. I don't understand fans that think that Odell Beckham is going to win a Super Bowl with this franchise, making that much money and having no defense at all. And Odell Beckham, he's all about taking the credit. He says he's about winning, but he's about stats. I'm telling you, he's not about winning. He doesn't know that. And then this year he said he had to be a better leader. Come on, guys. People are acting like they're sad about Odell Beckham Jr. He did nothing. There was nothing good about these last 4 years. I mean, you guys complain about the last 4 years and that, you know, picking at the bottom of the draft sucks, but now you're going to get emotional about a player that was only here for the last few years? Come on. Jeez. Why are you pretending to be angry? Some people pretending to be angry. It's a great day. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. You're just, I understand that other people making videos, they might be afraid of backlash because most people on the internet like Odell Beckham. I don't care. I don't care. I'm telling you what I believe, okay? Maybe people do love Odell Beckham and, you know, they're just really sad. I don't know if they're putting on a front or not. I'm not sad at all. This is a great day for the New York Giants. Dave Gettleman makes a real big ballsy move. Cleveland's going to fall apart. Dave Gettleman's the best general manager in football to do this move. I'm telling you, he's one of the best. There are not a lot of general managers that would do this move. And if he goes on to win a Super Bowl, he'll never hear an ounce of credit for this move. This is the beginning of something really special. With Odell Beckham, the Giants would never have anything special. We would continue to suck and be in mediocrity. But now we could potentially be very, very good. Now pass on Haskins. Keep the team as it is this year. Let Eli start this year. Let Eli play the entire year. We're going to do very special things this year. I think Eli is excited. DK Metcalf could be coming to New York now. And the Cleveland Browns are in trouble. The Browns are going to be in trouble. The Browns, nothing good's going to happen to the Cleveland Browns. And the Browns are going to go way down the tubes again with John Dorsey. It's getting wild. You know, Jimmy Haslam, it's too much too soon for Cleveland. That's not how championships are built. They're not built overnight like that. That, you know, they're the cliche pick, the bandwagoners, just like Jacksonville. Just like everybody picks on Jacksonville, that culture is going to collapse. If not this year, then certainly next year. You watch, that culture will absolutely collapse. And the New York Giants will begin to build. They'll build the right way. They'll build with kids that are quiet kids, quiet, good kids. Not people that are out throwing kicking nets, not people that are out jawing with a cornerback rather than playing the entire football game, rather than being locked into the offense. They won't be dealing with guys that are destroying planes and destroying kicking nets and going on trips before playoff games. Those types of people are not going to be on the Giants anymore. It's a dang good day. Thank you, Dave Gettleman.